To one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position. Here he's out of bounds right at the 35.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Vegas! Let us look! Push! Yes!
Throwing right away is Williams. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Vegas! Yes!
To the air, Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Jets at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Punch, Vegas! Punch,
Throwing is Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Vegas! Yes! Level!
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Yes!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Vegas! Let us look!
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Isaiah Pacheco with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Johnson now returning. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Vegas! What is up? Yes!
Here's Williams. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the tackle there by Chris Barnes. Now a 2nd and 10. A quick throw to be caught by Worthy. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Williams. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Looks good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jalen Walker make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Yes. Ready to run.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. With that pickup, goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. On play action, they'll throw. And that nearly troubled, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll set up to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
A give for Taylor running right side. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 3rd down and 10.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the throw right sideline is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Yes, yes. Punch Spurs. Yes.
Looking to throw. Williams. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And Xavier Worthy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Lutz with the extra point. And it is 28-0.
28. Broncos nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Great effort by Alex Singleton as he finishes that play off.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Second and 13. Williams looking to do it himself. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 11-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the...
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Broncos nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And his throw is incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonas.